All right, from the start, Jared Tebow leading the way with Tessmann. Up on his back door, Ronnefalk is third. Adam Drake and then Cavalieri, that's your top five. Screwing down the backside for the first time. Tebow goes really, really wide, gets into the loose stuff, pulls full trigger, and now Ronnefalk tried to make a run up there on Tessmann. Through the switchback for the first time. Tebow still holds the lead. Tessmann with the hot bodies, and then Ronnefalk with the Kyosho, and then Adam Drake. Oh man, that's his favorite line through that 7-pack section there. I'm surprised with how fast that line is that more guys don't do it. Keep an eye on that Drake. Look at that. Pass Ronnefalk down the front side. Nice pickup there. Adam Drake, formerly with Team Losi Racing forever and ever and ever, but no longer. Adam Drake now with Team Mugen for the 2015 Nitro Challenge. Showed up, still painting bodies, still putting cars together, and he put himself in the show, and he's looking for his first ever Nitro Challenge championship in the Nitro main classes. Drake pulls it out wide to that 7-pack section there. Leader Tebow checking it out just a little bit, maybe a second and a half up now. Through the triple on the backside they go, and coming back to the front side. That bright blue front end for Tebow. Red to white on the backside, yellow rims. White rims and a white wing. Tebow with that new MX Power, formerly with Orion. Tebow through that little chicane or switchback section through the short chute and coming into that 7 once again. Double, double, and now Tebow goes double, double, single, 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 where Tessmann goes double, 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 single. So Tessmann maybe a little bit quicker right there on lap number 4 as they come through the line. 37.7 to a 37.5. 37.8 from Ronnefalk. 38.9 from Drake. 38.9 from Cavalieri. Ryan Mayfield 6th, right where he started. Josh Wheeler up from 10th to 7th. Joe Bornhorst is 8th. Then Dylan Rodriguez, Ryan Lutz. Fast lap of the race so far. Ty Tessmann with a 37.5. Tessmann, a very quick section right there through the 7-pack. Looks like Drake has slid back a couple of spots now. So my new top 5, it looks like Tebow on the far right side. A lot of heat now from Tessmann, and Tessmann gets a little bit wrong on the right side, double lander. Ronnefalk with hot bodies. So I've got Kyosho out front, hot bodies, Associated, Losi, Mugen, Techno. There's another hot bodies with Dylan Rodriguez. Dylan Rodriguez bumping all the way from the F. Nothing but troubles in qualifying. Barry Pettit in the Mugen. Ryan Lutz in the Techno. Now a few of them get together here. Billy Fisher with that yellow front end bumped into this one here. Tanner Steves with hot bodies, and now Wheeler. Brake checks into that 7-pack section there. Goes almost lawn darting, and the traffic gets into him, so he drops one more spot. Right to left, battle heating up at the top. Tebow, that bright blue front end. There's 2 signature colors for Tebow, either blue, red, and white, or blue, red, and black. Either scheme, you still know who it is when they're on the track. Tebow through that triple up, and coming back down to the front right corner. That time by 37.9, 10th better was Tessmann. Ronnefalk at 37.3, Cavalieri at 37.5, Mayfield 37.6. Right now from 1st to 5th, only 5 seconds. Drake 6th now, Bornhorst 7th. Rodriguez, Lutz, and Pettit battling for 8th. Steves, Blair, Warnemont, Wheeler, and Fisher battling for 11th. Watch after the triples on the back. Watch the back rhythm, watch the back rhythm. Jumping right over the top of the upside down Bornhorst. So picking up positions right there, looks like Rodriguez, as well as Techno's Ryan Lutz, Barry Pettit as well. Little mistake here on this lap for Adam Drake. So as we hit the line, Tebow leads the way. 6/10 back is Tessmann. Ronnefalk another 9/10 behind. Cavalieri 2 back. Mayfield 2 behind. Rodriguez then 5 behind. Drake, Lutz, Pettit, that's 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Bornhorst then leads that pack, battling for 10. Coming up on 5 minutes in, ton of time remaining in this one here, a 45-minute final. for one of our two biggest classes here this weekend, Pro Truck, working right now. And a little bit earlier, but tomorrow we're going to be working the same thing for the Pro Buggies. Jared Tebow, 38.2. Ty Tessmann, 38 flat, 4/10 between the two. Every single lap that I see these guys come off that back rhythm, it's the same thing. They're in air at the same time. Almost like they're piloting those things mid-air to try to pick apart. One guy's line, and now it's Tessmann going wide. Tessmann in a super slingshot pass up onto the triple and makes it stick. And now Tebow to the inside. They get together. Tebow out of shape. Tessmann out of shape. And guess who my new leader is? It's going to be Ronnefalk. So Ronnefalk in the hot bodies working to the backside. Tebow maintains a top two. And then Tessmann, let me explain again how that worked. Coming left to right through the short chute after the 7-pack into the hip chop. It was Tebow first and then Tessmann. Tebow had inside line. Tessmann said, you know what, I'm going high. I'm going to use the berm. Slingshot triple. Nailed it. Took the lead, but on the right side double, Tessmann barely cased it. That slid him out a little bit. Tebow saw the opening, slid to the inside and pulled trigger. They touched. They went tumbling down the front side, and it means that Ronnefalk now is your leader. Tebow in the 2, and Tessmann is third. Coming on, 6:40 in, 38:20 remaining on the clock. Ronnefalk with the yellow and green from Sweden with the new Hot Bodies ride. Last year at this time it was Kyosho, but no longer. White rims. And working through the 7-pack there is second and third place. So with that little mistake on the front side or the wheel-to-wheel racing, what was a really two-man battle for the lead is now a four-man battle for second. Ronnefalk with 2.1 on Tebow. Tessmann another 1.3 behind. Cavalieri then 3/10. Mayfield a second behind. You can see those guys coming through the backside now, right to left, from our perspective, at least up here. Through the triples and into the switchback section. Tessmann with that Pro Line rubber double. Not a super double single out, but quick enough. Ryan Cavalieri with Associated right there in the red and yellow. MX power for Cavalieri as well in this one. Now the front side, Tebow. 37.4. Fast lap of the race belongs to Dylan Rodriguez. 36.909. Rodriguez with a ton of laps on this track today as he is bumped up from the F main. Fuel stops coming in. Techno has Lutz in and back down and away. More stops happening. Steve's in. Kevin fuels and back down and away. Fisher comes in. Wheeler comes in. Austin Blair comes in. And they're back down on the racing surface again with 8:15 in, 36:45 remaining here. Race number 33 of 33. This is all she wrote for tonight. We'll see you back here at 8 a.m. in the morning. Down the backside, Tebow stretching out to about a 40-foot advantage on the straight. Making the turn and coming through that triple section. The next one kind of dumps off all this elevation. Very, very nice, kind of smooth flowing section on that backside, right to left. Through the 7-pack, Tessmann really checked the brakes right there on that third double, almost to say that he could make the pass there if he wanted to, but wasn't really sure of it. Tessmann comes in with Tebow. Here we go. Who's going to win the battle? Tebow up. Pillar, one-man show. Back down and away, side by side. Pillars threw him out side by side with Tessmann. Luckily, nobody got hurt on that one, and it's still going to be Tebow by about 40 feet on the backside. Ronnefalk and the yellow and green hot bodies working in through the switchback section now. Ronnefalk's car looks really, really good right now. Single. A little bit of a different line for Ronnefalk from these other guys. And now upside down goes Ronnefalk. A little mistake right there. And he's going to slide to third, and he's going to have all kinds of trouble behind him with Ryan Cavalieri. So Cavalieri trying to put the heat now on Ronnefalk. Through the front side, it's a 5-car battle here. 5 cars within 2.6 seconds. Tebow trying to keep Tessmann at bay. Working right to left now through the triple section. Oh man, Tessmann, you can just feel Tessmann feels his car right now, and he's very, very precise, but he's being very, very cordial at this point. As this race progresses, I don't know how cordial you're going to see Tessmann or any of these drivers. We've seen some battles out here in the last few years. I think it was last year or the year before, where the first 5 minutes of the race I kept saying, drivers, drivers. I get it, it's a battle out there, but it's 45 minutes to go here. Right now I see guys being about the same, not wanting to give an inch, trying to thread the needle. Because of that, we've had a couple cars touch. Tebow and Tessmann twice already. Once went Tebow. Now Tebow a mistake, he's backwards on the track. Tessmann off 50-50 on the pipe, and Tessmann's getting the worst of that one there. Tebow looped it out coming out of the 7-pack. And I tell you what, Tessmann, the next guy in line, just tapped him a little bit. What it did was it almost helped out Tebow, and Tessmann was really hurt by that, because now 5th place. Backside watch out. Mayfield gets together with, I think, Cavalieri. So Cavalieri and Mayfield touch on that back straightaway. Back up front. Tebow almost traction rolls. Oh, and not a good section for Tebow. Ronnefalk right there ready to pounce. Oh, Cavalieri, a nice inside move there. Tessmann had stuck his nose in front of Cavalieri, but not for long. Oh, and that could be bad news right there. Through the triple up. Tessmann and Cavalieri. These guys are getting really, really aggressive right now. Down the backside, Jared Tebow leading the way. 38.1 that time by 67 1,000ths of a second. The difference between first and second at the line. Tebow with former teammate right there, Ronnefalk. But Ronnefalk with the hot bodies now. Tebow all out of shape. Ronnefalk gets the move. Ronnefalk, my new leader. Jared Tebow in the 2 slot, and it's going to be about a 2.5 second advantage. So Tebow is just all out of shape through that 7. No rhythm, no rhyme, no nothing. Oh, and then Tebow kisses a pipe on the front side, a huge whip. That's going to be a slow-mo replay on LiveRC, I think. Ronnefalk leading the way here. Leader on the track, working in through the chicane, or that switchback section, now left to right in front of us, and into the 7 again. Tebow last time around, no rhythm in that 7. This time a little bit better. He's got Tessmann on him. We've got 12 and now 13 minutes in, 32 minutes remaining on the clock. Ronnefalk smoothly through the front side, 38 flat last time by. Tebow and Tessmann still battling it out right here. Up on the top shelf and now left to right down the back straightaway. Seems like every single lap that we watch these guys, it's the same exact thing. They're separated by about 40 feet on the back straight. They're separated by about 0.3 of a second in other sections. Tebow now almost like he's protecting that line. He knows that Tessmann likes that wide line in the berm before the big triple on the right side. And now Tessmann powers past with that OS power, an amazing move right there. Tebow just caught an edge a little bit on that pipe coming onto the front straightaway. And Tebow just rocketed right through. So Tessmann up in the top 2. Tebow third now. Ryan Mayfield, Cavalieri, Dylan Rodriguez, and then Adam Drake. That's the battle for 4th here. Ryan Lutz 8th. Barry Pettit and Carson Wintermont 10th. 14 minutes in, 31 remaining on the clock now, and I've got a broken car coming off. Trying to get an idea on who that might be. It might be Steve's. So broken on the right side. Looks like maybe Steve's with the hot bodies making his A-main, this truck A-main in pro class. Not an easy task. First time ever for Tanner. Ronnefalk leading the way, 36.753. That's his fast lap of the race. Rodriguez still has fast lap overall. Couple of battles on the track right now. Ronnefalk checked out right now by 3.7. So he's got a comfortable little margin at this point. But then I've got Tessmann, Tebow, Mayfield, Cavalieri, and Rodriguez. That's a 5-car battle for second. Then I've got Drake 2.6 back, Lutz another 7.4, Barry Pettit, Austin Blair, Carson Wintermont, and Josh Wheeler, the battle for 9th. Cavalieri, Drake, and Rodriguez down the backside, and Drake tries to make the move, but then he has outside position. I thought for sure that when he clamped down on that next turn that Cavalieri was going to get into him, but Cavalieri is being very nice. So it's Drake right there, and then Dylan Rodriguez, the bump machine from today, Hot Bodies and A-Main support, and now Rodriguez picks up a spot there on Drake. Up through the triple on the right side, Rodriguez to the right and coming back to the front. Rodriguez pulls it in wide. Here he comes for fuel. Up on the blocks. Fuel in and gone. Dylan Rodriguez running sixth at this point. Coming up on 15:45 in. 29:15 remaining on the clock. Final race of the day. Final race of the night. Tessmann trails your leader now by 2.8. Tebow another 2.2 back, and now Tessmann out front with Ronnefalk losing a spot there. Ronnefalk with a 41.3. Tessmann with a 36.9. And Tessmann has fast lap of the race now, a couple laps to go, at a 36.463. So Ty Tessmann starting to feel it a little bit now. He's been stuck behind Tebow. Tries to break through with Tebow and then maybe work into that lead position and see what he does from here. Seems like every other time that Tessmann's got the lead in other years, that it has just constantly creeped away. Nobody can get it close. That's why Tebow wins so many championships of late, not to mention he's a world champion currently. Tessmann, 37.3. Ronnefalk, 37.2. Canada out front with Sweden in the number 2 slot. Then the United States has representation from Tebow, Mayfield, Drake, Cavalieri. That's to your top 6. And Rodriguez, Lutz, Pettit, Wheeler, Warnemont, Blair, Bornhorst, Fisher, and Stees. 17 in, 28 to go, drivers. 17 in and 28 remaining on the clock. Top 2 still within 2 seconds of each other. And it looks like we've got one coming to the front. And who is that? I see Casey Beck running forward. It might be Drake. Nope. That is Bornhorst. So Bornhorst off the track and coming back into pit lane all the way from the backside. Tessmann, Ronnefalk, 4 tenths between the two. Let's check them out on the track. Tessmann through that hip jump. And now working into the triple on the right. Focusing back up on the right side double now. Tessmann peels off wide. Here we go. Tessmann up on the blocks. Ronnefalk gets by. And Gord has Ty back out and racing once again. 37.5 on the enter lap there for Tessmann. 38.6 for Ronnefalk. Ronnefalk with that yellow front end, car number 3. Representing the fact that he was third on the grid when the tone sounded. Ty Tessmann started out in the 2 spot. Jared Tebow, your pulse hitter, still finds himself in a podium position. But I don't know how happy he's going to be with third. Like to get up there into that number 1 slot. There's a lot of time to do it. Now Tessmann with a 40.6, or 40.8. That's with fuel. I'm still amazed by that. 40.8, and that is with fuel for Ty Tessmann. Ronnefalk with hot bodies. I've got hot bodies, and now Ryan Mayfield up into the top 3, 37.5. 19 in, 26 remaining on the clock here. Tessmann, 4.7 up on Mayfield, 1.064 back from Ronnefalk. Tebow coming through the 7-pack right there. Tight battles right now, Ronnefalk and Tessmann. There's Ronnefalk at the front side, 36.7. Good fast lap, in fact, the fastest for Ronnefalk tonight. On lap number 31 right there, 36.703. Ty Tessmann, 37.3 that time around. 1.7 from first back to second. Warnemont coming up in the 7. And he's got the leader on him right there, Ronnefalk, and then Ty Tessmann. So teammates running at the front of the pack here. Ryan Mayfield with Team Losi Racing working up, using just a little bit of that burn before he moves up into the back right corner. Ronnefalk looking at a 73-lap run. In fact, the top four all looking to go 73 here. Ty Tessmann now 3.5 back. 39.2 from Ty, 37.3 from David Ronnefalk. Ryan Mayfield 37.3 that time around. He's 3 back now from Tessmann. Tebow 2.6 back. Rodriguez another 7 behind. Drake then 2.8 behind. Lutz 5 back. Pettit 7 back. Wheeler 5 behind. And Carson Wernemont right there. Battle on the front side. Wernemont in the red and white associated. And then Josh Wheeler in the X-ray right behind him. FX Power for Wheeler. .21 in, 24 to go, 21 minutes in, 24 remaining on the clock now. Ronnefalk with AKA and Orion Power trying to keep his stuff right out front of Ty Tessmann. Tessmann with the hot bodies, OS Power of course, and Proline. Those guys figured out their program a long time ago. And they're sticking to it. Good combination there for Tessmann. He's won a lot of races with hot bodies, Proline, and OS. And David Ronnefalk, also super accomplished racer out of Sweden, formerly with Team Kyosho, switching it up to hot bodies just within the last few months here. Ryan Mayfield in the top 3. Your podium right now would be Ronnefalk, Tessmann, and Mayfield. But we're not quite to the halfway point of this one. Jared Tebow another 5 behind Mayfield. Rodriguez and Drake have a good battle working, so let's find them on the track. In through that 7-pack section, and now the hip jump. Dylan Rodriguez, yellow rims, that green front end, blue on the back side, and a black wing. Hot bodies and A main support down to the front side. Mugen supporting Adam Drake these days. Drake with his standard color scheme, bright orange on the front side, blue on the back, yellow rims. Those two working through the triple section. And that is a battle for the top 5. Dylan Rodriguez from Las Vegas and Adam Drake out of California. Through the hip jump again. We're at the halfway point now, 22:30 in and 22:30 remaining. We've got Ronnefalk by 3.8. Ryan Mayfield 2.2 back. Jared Tebow another 7 behind. Dylan Rodriguez 9 back, and Adam Drake right on his tail. Our next round of fuel stops should be coming up, and here we go. Brian Lutz in and out. Next one in, your leader Ronnefalk. David Ronnefalk out of pit lane and rejoins the race, and he's going to come out right behind Tessmann. So down the backside they go, Tessmann and Ronnefalk. Ryan Mayfield now enters that back straightaway as the number 3 man. Jared Tebow, another 9 back. Rodriguez and Drake, then Ryan Lutz 8 back. Barry Pettit another 2 behind. Josh Wheeler then 8 back. Wernemont 3 behind. Fisher 9 back. Blair 8 back. Ronnefalk with fuel 41.5. Tessmann without 37.3. Looks like Tan Man back out on the track running laps again. So Tanner Stee's stuck in 15th, but he is running Cavalieri off the track early. Your leaders working in through the 7-pack, through the short chute, through the hip jump next. Tessmann uphill through that triple. That's a tricky little section, especially when it's a little bit slick out there. These guys have the best of the best equipment. They work on their setups constantly for every changing track condition, temperature, water condition, you name it. They've got it in the book. Ty Tessmann through the short chute, back end skating out just a little bit there, and then pushing into the 7-pack. Ronnefalk right up on his tail. Oh, and Ronnefalk pulls a little Tessmann. That's Tessmann's line. What the heck is going on with Ronnefalk? Making an outside pass through that. I've never really seen an RC track have a section where a guy picks out an outside slingshot move which actually ends up being quicker. And keep in mind, the guys can't block it. By the time you pull the trigger and make that move, apparently there's no blocking that maneuver. So Ronnefalk back to the front. He had given up that lead when he came in for fuel. And now he takes it back into that same section here. Ronnefalk and Tessmann within just a couple tenths of each other down to the front side. 37-1, 36-7, 3 tenths between the two right there. Ryan Mayfield another 11 back now. Then Tebow and Drake round out the top 5. Rodriguez, Pettit, Lutz, Josh Wheeler, and Wordham on top 10. .45 in, 19:15 remaining on the clock now. More fuel stops happening now. Bornhorst, fuel and down and away. David Ronnefalk trying to take one home for Team Sweden right now. 37-3 that time around, 4 tenths. The difference between those two. Barry Pettit gonna have the leaders coming up on you. Watch the backside, watch the backside. So on the backside, triple. Leaders coming up on traffic, and they had about a 2 or 3 second cushion, but then a mistake by one of those drivers in the backside, one of the lappers, and that put Ronnefalk into the mix, crashed out, and then Ty Tessmann was able to slide right through. The scariest part about that whole thing was that Tessmann barely lifted. He found a little opening and just laid on it and tripled right out the backside. So Ronnefalk definitely did not need that. Tough enough keeping your stuff in front of the ever so quick Ty Tessmann, the world champion. Ty Tessmann, let alone having traffic problems like that that collect you and put you now about 2 seconds back from time. 27:15 in, 17:45 remaining on the clock. Ryan Mayfield 12 back, less than a second between the top two. Tessmann a quick stop right there, in and out. So Tessmann comes in with 17:30 remaining on the clock. Ronnefalk in the yellow, white, and green. Back through the short chute, coming into the 7-pack next. Double, single. Ronnefalk, solid effort right there. Now I've got Drake trying to come in, and he's got some problems. Tim Long, fuel in, back down and away for Drake. Ty Tessmann at the line right there with fuel of 41-1. Ronnefalk a 36-8. Another fast lap there for Ronnefalk with Tessmann making a fuel stop there on lap number 45. We've now got a 3.3 second advantage for Ronnefalk on Tessmann. Ryan Mayfield trying to hang tough there, but he is 9 back. Tebow, then Drake. Jared Tebow, 43 flat right there. He is 10 back from Mayfield. Adam Drake, another 1.6 behind. That's your top 5. Then Lutz, he's 7 back. Pettit, another 10 behind. Wheeler, 5 back. Fisher, then 8 back. And he's got Carson Wordham out on his tail. Dylan Rodriguez, then back in 11th. Austin Blair, Joe Bornhorst, Cavalieri, and then Tanner Stees. Watch the backside, big rack of the triple on the backside there. That's Blair and Wordham. Blair with the S-Works and A-Main Hobbies support. Barry Pettit in the Mugen. Pettit with a great run last year at this time. Finished out second behind Tessmann. But what a throw for him and his family. Coming all the way from the East Coast, South Carolina. Good people. And right now it's Austin Blair who's trying to keep his stuff. Coming up on our 30-minute mark here shortly. So coming up on 30 in, 15 to go. David Ronnefalk working lap number 49 now. Pettit goes upside down. and Wheeler gets a spot. So Josh Wheeler now with Team X-Ray in that FX Power. Yellow front end, white rims, white wing, moving up through the triple on the right side, picks up a spot here on lap number 48. So there is Wheeler, a 38.3 to a 42.5. Barry Pettit with a little mistake. Pettit in the red and white, moving down the backside. Ronnefalk and Tessmann, same gap, 3.3 between the two. Fisher comes in for fuel. Steves now comes in for fuel. And he is back down and away. Here comes your leader, Ronnefalk. David Ronnefalk, 38.5. Owen Ronnefalk gets turned around. So Ronnefalk comes in, and Ty Tessmann now has the advantage. Then on the exit, Ronnefalk a problem, gets a turnaround 360 style. So Tessmann has a little window of opportunity here. Will it be 5 of the last 6 years for Ty Tessmann? And will it be 4 in a row? Tessmann, white rims, black wing, left side through the step up and down the back straightaway. It's been an absolute battle to this point. These guys have been pushing each other very, very hard. Strong arm tactics at times, and guys touching, guys crashing, and continuing to drive and drive quickly. Tessmann through the hip jump and now coming up on the right side, triple. Ooh, a little bit out of shape right there for Wernemont. And Wernemont and Fisher, that's a good battle. And now Fisher gets a little bit out of shape on the step up. Wernemont coming off the back straightaway and has a little room right now on Fisher. Those guys are battling for position. Ty Tessmann coming up on the back door there of Fisher through the switchback section again. Tessmann, that OS Power and Proline rubber, connecting that hot body's truggy to the dirt here in Phoenix, Arizona at the 2015 the Dirt Nitro Challenge, the biggest one ever. Thanks everybody for coming and participating in this great event. Thanks to Joey and Aaron and everybody with the Dirt crew for allowing me to be part of it. Thanks to Jimmy Babcock. This event, there's no way we could have survived it. We haven't survived yet. We still got tomorrow to go, but Jimmy's been the man. He always is. Good friend and a true professional. Does so much for us here at the Nitro Challenge. So thank you very much, Jimmy. Ty Tessmann leading the way. 7 up now on Ronnefalk. So that 7-second advantage, that's going to play into our fuel stop strategy, I imagine. Tessmann keeps it out there. 37.7. Ronnefalk last time, 37.4. Ronnefalk down the front side, this time a 36.7. So Ronnefalk picks up a little bit right there. He picks up 1 full second, in fact. And he is now 6 back. Tessmann, Ronnefalk, Mayfield top 3. Mayfield with Team Lucy Racing, J Concepts, and Team Orion. Jared Tebow 4th, Adam Drake in the top 5. Drake, no pressure coming into this event with Mugen only in his stable for a matter of days before arriving to the track. He has done very, very well. We'll see where that relationship goes with Mugen Seiki. Tebow, nice little move coming into the 7 right there. Jimmy Babcock picking up on that move. Tebow with a blue front end coming down the front straightaway. Maybe keep an eye on Tebow the next time around. Jared Tebow in that 4th slot, 5.2 back from Mayfield. Mayfield 16 back from Ronnefalk. Ronnefalk now has that gap down to 6.9, and actually Tessmann with a 36.8 puts it back to 5. Now Ronnefalk a 36.5. Gap goes back to 4.398. So just over 4 seconds from first back to second. And we are expecting Tessmann, I believe, to come in for fuel at some point. Tessmann through the short chute, coming in. Double, 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 single. Here comes Ronnefalk. Double, 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 single. No wonder these guys are 1 and 2 right now. They're the one of the few that can go clean in that 7-pack section that is ever so tricky. through the front side. There is your leader, 37.323 for Tessmann. David Ronnefalk, 39.4. Ryan Mayfield, 37.5. Jared Tebow in that Kyosho, another 6 seconds back, and then Drake and the Mugen, 18 behind. Ryan Lutz 8 back. Barry Pettit another 13 behind. Josh Wheeler then 3 back. Wernemont 3 behind. Fisher then 11 back. That's your top 10. Less than 10 minutes to go now, drivers. 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. We'll see what happens here. Tessmann might have the advantage. I kind of feel now that Tessmann would be able to stretch and go on one more stop. Potentially Tessmann, your leader, with both he and Ronnefalk needing to make one more stop. Oh, and Tessmann just cased that triple out on the backside. Rear end caught right there. He was able to stab the throttle and keep the back end behind and not coming up over the top. Tessmann out of Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. Front side watch out up the line. Here comes Tessmann in. Gord catches. Fuel in. The new fuel stick from Proline going to be hitting shelves soon. I want one. And Tessmann with fuel stays out front of Ronnefalk. How about that? Tessmann in the white, purple, and black. Ronnefalk really pushing at this point, and I know what he's trying to do. Oh, and Ronnefalk and now Tessmann upside down. That could be a difference maker right there. A good pit stop, or a good marshal job there from our marshal at turn number 4. And a little pirouette, and coming back to the front side, Ronnefalk gives it all away right there. So Tessmann entered that lap and ended that lap as your leader, but Ronnefalk was right there in front and able to maybe a little bump pass coming off the backside. We've seen it this whole race, and now it's Tessmann checks up, lets Ronnefalk by. I'm guaranteeing that because Tessmann did that, he knows Ronnefalk's coming in for fuel. No way that Tessmann doesn't take advantage of that. Oh, and Tessmann cases the triple up. Here we go, upside down. Ronnefalk comes in for fuel. Peeling out wide. Up in the arms of, I believe that's Bertreen. Down the front side, Tessmann takes over. Ty Tessmann through the step up on the left side. Carson Wernemont going to have the leader on you next. They're going to have second place on you next there. Those two are battling about a second and a half apart. Wernemont with Team Associated pulls it over to the side. Tessmann with 7 minutes to go. Both should have fuel to go the rest of the way home. Double, double, double. And single out for Tessmann. Likewise there for Ronnefalk. So Tessmann, his first big win on the pro stage, in my book, is 2010 Truggy Championship at the Nitro Challenge. I remember calling that race, and as we wound down the time, we were asking ourselves, is this the breakout race? We knew he had mad speed, but he hadn't won the big one. Well, he did win that one, and then in the last 3 years, win, 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 and 5 of 6 overall in the pro classes. Tessmann through the triple, uphill and out, coming back to the front once more. By the line, Tessmann 37 flat, Ronnefalk 36.8, 9/10 between the two. Coming up on our 6 to go mark, 6 minutes remaining. Ryan Mayfield right there in the top 3, 18 back, but he's 10 seconds up on Tebow. Tebow, your TQ. And he is running outside of podium position right now. Bornhorst has the leaders on him right there. He's going to peel it off wide. Lets these guys battle. Hot bodies, and Team Losi Racing the top 3. OS Power, Orion, and Orion down the front. Tessmann just barely kisses that inside pipe on the way to the front straightaway. Little bit of a heel clicker on that left side step up there for Tessmann. Oh, and now Ronnefalk just taps Tessmann, and Tessmann overshot that triple like crazy. Flat landed it and somehow still made the triple out. Man, Ronnefalk is all over the back door here of Tessmann. 5:10 to go, drivers, 5:10. And now they do touch and get together. Tessmann gets straightened out. Ronnefalk coming in through that 7. And Ronnefalk with so much speed that he got right in the back door of Tessmann. Now, I can't see what's in these guys' heads, but to me, I think Ronnefalk kind of felt like, I'm letting you know right now that I got the speed right here, and I'm going to touch you. And even if I spin you out, I'm going to wait for you, but you're going to know every single lap in the next 5 minutes that I am right here. If you make one mistake, one bobble, I am right here, teammate. Double, 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 single. Tessmann pretty quick right there and playing protection mode a little bit now through that hip jump section. On to the inside, Ronnefalk trying to make the move within about 8 inches of a huge mistake. Tessmann and Ronnefalk, one of the best that we've seen in recent years. Ronnefalk from Sweden. Down the backside they go, drag racing. Who's going to brake check last? Oh, and Ronnefalk right into the side. Tessmann still has position. Ronnefalk looking for anything at this point, and we still have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Oh, Tessmann goes wide, and he had to protect by almost tripling out right there. That is not his line, but he knew that Ronnefalk had a nose on him, and the only way to keep him at bay was to punch it and hope. Tessmann to the front side again as your leader, but my God, they're side by side. Come into turn number 1, they touch again. Up the hill, and they both have powers on a step up. Down the backside, 20 feet at max. Oh, Tessmann kicks the pipe. The crowd is absolutely going nuts for these guys. Covered by the blanket, a little mistake. Little over right there. Ty Tessmann kisses the pipe. Oh, and Tessmann maybe with a problem. Ty Tessmann possibly having an issue right now. Ronnefalk pulling away. Oh my goodness, look at this on the right side, and Ronnefalk coming back to the front. Such a tight battle. Tessmann looks to be maybe back at speed again. But look at this, now half a straightaway advantage for Ronnefalk. 2:45 remaining on the clock now. Hot Bodies and Orion and David Ronnefalk from Sweden can taste it now. Ty Tessmann maybe regrouping. Definitely felt like something was going on with Tessmann as he came through that short shoot. Car looks good now though. Last time by, 39.3 to a 41.7. We'll see what they do here on lap number 68. 37.5 to a 36.8. Tessmann 1.3 back and eats up Ronnefalk a little bit right there on lap number 68. Ryan Mayfield is 12 back. Jared Tebow another 14. Good separation behind him, so really focused on the top two. Ronnefalk in the yellow and green, and Tessmann in the white, purple, and black. Two minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes remaining on the clock. So we settle in for the last 90 seconds of this one here, the Pro Truck A Main 16th Annual Dirt Nitro Challenge. David Ronnefalk now stretching out that advantage. When I looked away last time, it was 1.5. Now it's 4.4. So last time by, 39.6 to a 36.5. Ronnefalk really stretching the advantage now and looking like a lock. Compared to the rest of this race, this has got to be easy street for Ronnefalk. No pressure, nothing, nowhere. Front side, Ronnefalk 37.3. Matching lap time there for Tessmann. Hot Bodies top 2. Mayfield in the Losius third. Tebow in the Kyosho. Adam Drake in the Mugen. Strong run for Adam Drake. Has only had that car for a few days really before Nitro Challenge. And a top 5. Qualified 5th as well, so it's definitely not a fluke. Ryan Lutz in Techno. Barry Petithin with the Mugen. Rudemont with Team Associated Wheeler. And then Austin Blair down to the top 10. 30 seconds to go in this one here. 30 seconds, drivers. I'm going to be honest. With about 8 minutes to go in this one, I thought for sure that I was going to be able to say four-peat and have it matter. Right now, it looks like Ronnefalk is the one that's in control, and Ty Tessmann is playing chase now. Broke. Ty Tessmann is broken on the left side. 3 seconds, 2. Mayfield might be able to make up a spot. We'll see. Mayfield coming off the back straightaway. Ty Tessmann is broken and trying to whip that thing around. Coming up over the pipe, he's in the 7-pack. Down at the start-finish line. Guess what? Sweden in the house. Sweden, your champion in truck. Kiyosho, Orion, and David Ronnefalk. I'm sorry, Hot Bodies, Orion, and David Ronnefalk, your champion in 2015. Tessmann going to move into that number 2 spot, even though broken. And Ryan Mayfield hard charging, but third. Ronnefalk, unbelievable. Hot Bodies has to be happy here as teammates go 1 and 2. Ronnefalk with Team Orion and AKA out front of this one. Ty Tessmann breaking there on the last lap at 50.3. Ryan Mayfield at 39.7. So 11 seconds the difference on that lap. But Mayfield still 3 back. He's on the podium, though, with his new ride, Team Lucy. Jared Tebow, your TQ, ends up 4th, 13 back. Adam Drake with the Mugen. A nice top 5 right there. Then it's Lutz, Pettit. So Pettit a 2nd and a 7th in consecutive years. Pretty impressive. Carson Warnemont with Associated. Josh Wheeler, Austin Blair in the top 10. Well, that was a good one. And Ty Tessmann thought for sure that he might go 4 in a row with just minutes to go. But Ronnefalk puts the pressure on, makes the pass, and then drives away a little bit. Tessmann broken right at the end. And who knows, maybe that was part of the problem when we said we thought he had maybe a little minor issue in this short shoot right before the 7-pack. Who knows, maybe they'll ask him on LiveRC.com. We should take about everybody and impound them right now. Just kind of take all vehicles right there to tech. We'll let Aaron Webb work his magic over there, and he'll give us the official word. But right now, it looks like David Ronnefalk, Hot Bodies, and Sweden out front. Definitely international flavor in this main event, and it's Sweden, Canada, and the U.S. with Ryan Mayfield in that number 3 slot. Top 3 goes 72 laps. Tebow, Drake, and Lutz go 71. The next 3, Pettit, Warnemont, and Wheeler go 70. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for racing with us, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. 8 a.m. start for our buggies. Should get done a little bit earlier tomorrow night. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to Joey, thanks to Fear Farm, everybody that makes it possible. We appreciate your support here, and we'll look for a good race day tomorrow. David Ronnefalk, your champion here in Pro Truck.